Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I'm your host, Bro Power the Geek. And next matchup on UFC 306 is a flyweight war between Edgar Chàirez versus Joshua Van. Let's start with Edgar Puro Chikali Chàirez, coming in as a -180 favorite. The guy's got a record of 11-5, which means he's no stranger to both victory and that awkward post-fight "I'll do better next time" speech. Edgar is what we like to call a boxer with benefits. Beautiful jab, sweet calf kicks, and oh yeah, he's got 4 knockouts and 7 submissions. That's like a guy who bakes cupcakes but also does gourmet steak on the side. You don't know whether to fear his hands or his chokeholds. His jab, smooth as butter, and he uses it to keep range like he's social distancing. His submission game, surprisingly nasty for a guy who prefers to box. It's like finding out your local librarian is also a black belt. And the man's chin, never been knocked out. That's a badge of honor in this sport. His defense is slick too. He moves like he's dodging questions at Thanksgiving dinner, circling back to the center of the octagon before you even realize he's gone. Now about that UFC record, he's 1-1. His first fight ended early when the ref thought his opponent, Daniel Lacerda, had gone night-night from a choke. To be fair, Daniel's arm went limp, and if I'm the ref, I'd probably panic too. It's not like letting someone sleep forever is good for business. But hey, Edgar ran it back and actually put him out with a triangle choke. Case closed. If there's a downside to Edgar, it's his takedown defense, or rather, the lack of it. He's got some of the worst takedown defense west of the Mississippi. It's like his opponents have a get Edgar to the ground punch card and every fight is a freebie. But with 7 submission wins, Edgar's basically turned the ground into a chessboard, and he's Bobby Fischer. If you take him down, you better hope he doesn't snatch up a limb. Now let's move on to Joshua the Fearless Van, coming in as a +150 underdog. With a record of 10-2, this guy's nickname suggests he's either a UFC fighter or auditioning for a role in Game of Thrones. Joshua's got 6 knockouts and 2 submissions, so yeah, he's not messing around. His strikes are calculated. Think of him as the sniper, not the shotgun. And his offensive wrestling is solid. But here's the thing, Joshua's a bit of a slow starter. The guy takes the first round off like he's waiting for his playlist to kick in. He's lost the first round in a lot of his fights, but his cardio is top-notch, and he picks up steam like a train with no brakes. Once he gets rolling, he's out there picking his shots with speed and power, mixing in takedowns like it's a UFC meets wrestling mashup. Now, those takedowns are more about the show than the go. He doesn't do much with them once you're on the mat. He's got good top control, but he's not exactly playing ground and pound bingo down there. And while his takedown defense hasn't been tested a ton, it seems to be holding up. For now, anyway. So, who's taking the W in this fight? This one's closer than a high school dance chaperone. Odds have swung both ways, but let's get real. Edgar's got the clear edge in striking. He's going to be piecing up Joshua from the outside like a guy putting together a jigsaw puzzle on expert mode. Van's not going to win the stand-up battle unless Edgar decides to take a nap mid-fight. But, and this is a big but, Van can absolutely shoot for a takedown whenever things get dicey, and he'll likely get it. The real question is, can he keep Edgar down long enough to rack up points and avoid getting subbed? If Edgar gets back to his feet, he's unloading more shots than a frat boy on his 21st birthday. My official pick, Edgar Chàirez. I don't see Van dominating him on the ground long enough to steal the fight, and unless Van channels some inner Muay Thai wizardry, he's probably getting outstruck every round. If Edgar can avoid the ground long enough, it's going to be a jab and kick clinic in the center of the octagon. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next